I didn't have much to give when we met. But I gave her everything anyway. My time. My loyalty. My heart. My savings. And in return, she gave herself to someone else. Her name was Emily. I met her when she was 19 and working part-time at the bookstore where I grabbed coffee every morning before my shift at the auto shop. She had this quiet kind of charm, big glasses, always reading something, biting her lip when she concentrated. She told me once she wanted to be a writer. I told her I'd do whatever I could to help her get there. At the time, I meant buying her notebooks and the occasional coffee. I didn't know it would turn into 4 years of me working overtime, pulling double shifts, and draining my savings so she could go to college. But when you love someone, you don't count the cost. Or at least, I didn't. She didn't come from money. Neither did I. But I had a steady job, no debt, and I wasn't afraid of working hard. So when she got accepted into a private liberal arts college with a tuition bill that could choke a bank account, I didn't hesitate. I'll cover it, I said. She laughed at first. Thought I was joking. But I wasn't. I paid her tuition. Every semester. I covered her rent near campus, her books, even her laptop when the old one died mid-paper. I picked up side jobs. Cut my expenses to bare bones. Stopped going out with friends. Because she was my dream. And her dream became mine. The first year was fine. We called constantly. She came home most weekends. I felt needed. Loved. The second year, the calls got shorter. The third year, the visits stopped. By the fourth year, I was the one always reaching out, waiting hours for replies, hearing sorry, been crazy busy, more than I heard I love you. But I kept paying. Because love, I told myself, is patient. It happened 2 months before her graduation. I had taken the day off to surprise her, show up outside her class with flowers, take her out for dinner, celebrate early. I told her I couldn't make it that weekend. She sounded disappointed, but not devastated. That should have been the first clue. I got to campus around 2:30 p.m. Her literature class ended at 3. I waited by the stairs outside the humanities building. At 3:06 the door opened. I saw her immediately. Her hair had gotten longer. She wore a coat I'd never seen before. She looked older. Sharper. She was smiling. At him. Her professor. Tall. Gray hair. Maybe 50s. Sharp suit. Touching her arm like he had the right. She laughed at something he said. Then he leaned in and kissed her. Not quick. Not friendly. His hand went to her waist. Hers to his chest. And I watched. Frozen. Forgotten. She didn't see me until they broke apart. She looked over his shoulder and spotted me. The color drained from her face like a tide pulling out. He turned confused. She whispered something and rushed toward me. Babe, wait. Please let me explain. I held up my hand. Don't. Please. You kissed him. It's not what you think. Don't insult me. She looked like she might cry. I almost hoped she would. But no tears came. Only silence. I turned and walked away. She followed, but I didn't slow down. I drove home that night with the windows down, trying to breathe past the wreckage inside me. She came to the apartment the next day. I didn't let her in. We stood in the hallway, the door half closed between us like some metaphor for who we were now. It started after my junior year, she said. He helped me with my manuscript. He said things I needed to hear. About my work. About me. I stayed silent. He made me feel understood, she whispered. And I didn't? I asked. She flinched. You made me feel safe, she said. You were always there. And I needed something else. You needed someone else. She didn't argue. Didn't deny. Just lowered her head and said, I'm sorry. I asked her one question. Would you have ever told me if I hadn't shown up? She didn't answer. And that told me everything. I never saw her walk away. I closed the door before she did. I went to our shared closet. Her side was still full. Her toothbrush still beside mine. Her favorite coffee mug still in the sink. I boxed it all that night. Dropped it off at her dorm the next morning. People think betrayal is about the act. But it's not. It's about the choice. The million little decisions between love and selfishness. Between honoring someone and erasing them. She graduated. I didn't go, didn't watch, didn't clap, but I did get an email. Subject: thank you for everything. Body: I wouldn't have made it without you. I'll pay you back one day. I promise. I never replied. She never paid me back. Not in money. Not in words. Not in anything that mattered. It's been a year. She's publishing a short story collection soon. Her name's on the cover. His name's in the acknowledgments. Mine isn't. I don't regret helping her. Love isn't about keeping score. But if I could go back, I'd still help her chase her dream. I'd just never forget to protect mine too. Because loving someone doesn't mean losing yourself. And next time, I won't pay in full just to be left empty.